This week, in loving memory, celebrates the lives of Jean Beckles, Tracelyn Bend, Janice Boyce, Grafton Brathwaite, Angela Charlemagne, and Sheron Hoyte. The funeral is announced of Janice Denise Boyce, née Beard, age 66 years, affectionately known as Eve, late of Ealing Park, Christchurch, wife of Cisnet Boyce, mother of Tonya and Tamara Boyce, grandmother of Tonique and Tariq Boyce, sister of Andrea Beard Bonnet, and the late Edwina Rattray and Deborah Ford. The funeral of Janice Denise Boyce, née Beard, leaves the Belmont Funeral Home on Saturday, June 26, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. for the chapel of the Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens, where relatives and friends are asked to meet at 9:30 a.m. for the service and interment. The organist is kindly asked to attend. Floral arrangements may be sent to the Belmont Funeral Home no later than 8:30 a.m. on Saturday. The service may be viewed via live video stream at belmontfuneralhome.live/Janice Boyce. The funeral is announced of Jean Hazel Beckles, age 88 years, late of 3rd Avenue, Nurseland, Tweedside Road, St. Michael, retired cook of the school meal service department, who entered peacefully into rest on Friday, June 11, 2021. Daughter of the late Beatrice Beckles and Barnett Carrington. Beloved mother of David Beckles of Unlockit Incorporated, Margaret Bourne, Michael Beckles of the Barbados Port Inc., Marcia Bennett of the USA, Cheryl Beckles of the John Beckles Day Nursery, Judy Jones and Jefferson Beckles of Bryden Stokes. The funeral of Jean Hazel Beckles leaves the Belmont Funeral Home on Wednesday, June 23, 2021 at 11:45 a.m. for the New Testament Church of God, River Road, St. Michael, where relatives and friends are asked to meet at 1 p.m. for the service of Thanksgiving. The cortege will then proceed to the Westbury Cemetery for the interment. Floral arrangements may be sent to the Belmont Funeral Home no later than 11:15 a.m. on Wednesday. Viewing of the body will take place at the Belmont Funeral Home on Tuesday, June 22, 2021 from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. The service may be viewed via live video stream at belmontfuneralhome.live/Jean Beckles. The funeral is announced of Tracelyn Juanita Bend, also known as Tracy, of number 16 Indian Ground, St. Peter, and formerly of Corbins Road, Ashton Hall, St. Peter, who entered peacefully into rest at age 58. Member of All Saints Anglican Church, daughter of Beatrice Watson and the late Wilfred Landa Watson, mother of Megan Ben, sister of Sandra Lopez, Anthony Edwards, Carson Ben, Shirlene Doughton, and Jefferson Watson, niece of Rufus Watson, Siebert Scantlebury, Janice Everton, and Wilfred Ted Bend, Reverend James Bend, and Wilma Burnham. The funeral of the late Tracelyn Juanita Bend leaves Earl's Funeral Home, Half Moon Fort, St. Lucie, on Tuesday, June 22nd at 2 p.m. for the All Saints Anglican Church, Pleasant Hall, St. Peter, where relatives and friends are asked to meet for the service of Thanksgiving and the interment at 4 p.m. The organist and choir are kindly asked to attend. Live streaming can be viewed via the link in lovingmemory.online/Tracelyn Bend. Relatives and friends can visit in the chapel of Earl's Funeral Home, Half Moon Fort, St. Lucie, to reflect the memories of Tracelyn Juanita Bend from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday. Floral tributes may be sent to Earl's Funeral Home no later than 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Condolences can be made online at www.earlsfuneralhome.com or on Facebook. The funeral is announced of Grafton Seymour Brathwaite of number 13 Warrens Crescent, St. Thomas, formerly of the United Kingdom, and Barracks Road, Bankhall, St. Michael, retired employee of the London Post Office, United Kingdom. Widower of Elderina Brathwaite née Willett, devoted father of Hazel Osborne of Trinidad, Cedric Brathwaite and the late Cecilia Brathwaite, cherished grandfather of Tyrone Henry, Carl Brathwaite of the UK, Brian Osborne, Nicole Hossain, and the late Alison Osborne, great-grandfather of Sienna Ray, Kaya and Amari Henry of the UK, Prince and Priya Hamilton of the USA, brother of the late Bruce and Cozy Brathwaite and Gloria Blackman. The funeral of the late Grafton Seymour Brathwaite leaves Keith Jones Funeral Home, Passage Road, St. Michael, on June 21st, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. for the Church of Christ the King, Rockdundo, Cave Hill, St. Michael, where relatives and friends are asked to meet at 10 a.m. for a service of Thanksgiving. The cortege will then proceed to the Summit Gardens, Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens, The Ridge, Christchurch for the interment. The organists and members of the church choir are kindly asked to attend. Floral tributes may be sent to Keith Jones Funeral Home no later than 8 a.m. on Monday. Visitation will take place in the chapel of Keith Jones Funeral Home from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Live streaming of the funeral can be viewed at inlovingmemory.online/Grafton Brathwaite. Condolences can be sent to Keith Jones Funerals at caribsurf.com. The funeral is announced of Sheron Hoyte of Denton Road, Grisette's housing area, St. Michael, who died peacefully at age 55. She was a former student of the Pre-Vocational Training Centre, Pine, St. Michael, and the Challoner School, St. Thomas. Beloved daughter of the late Colvin and Dorothy Hoyte, cherished baby sister of Myrtle Seal, Cheryl Jordan, Valda Brown of the USA, Waveney Gill, Mark of Canada, Noel, Everton, Andrew, Cecilia, Marvo, the late Maxine Hoyte, and Angela Bolden. The funeral of the late Sheron Hoyte leaves the Paramount Funeral Home on Upper Hinesbury Road, St. Michael, on Saturday, June 26 at 8:45 a.m. for All Souls Bank Hall Main Road, St. Michael, where relatives and friends are asked to meet at 10 a.m. for the service of praise and thanksgiving to celebrate her life. The cortege will then proceed to the Westbury Cemetery for the interment. The organist is kindly asked to attend, and flowers may be sent to Paramount Funeral Home no later than 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, June 26, 2021. Mourning colors are optional. The body will repose for viewing in the chapel of Paramount Funeral Home from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. on Friday, June 25th, 2021. The funeral service for the late Sheron Hoyte can be viewed live on YouTube. Please be reminded that due to strict COVID-19 protocols, the numbers of mourners in attendance will be restricted to 100 people only, and those in attendance are asked to adhere to government protocols. Condolences may be sent to paramount@caribsurf.com or paramountfh993@gmail.com. The funeral is announced of Angela Mary Charlemagne née Gervier, aged 71 years, also known as Miss Angela, late of Henry's Lane, Lower Colmarock, St. Michael, retired school meals server of the Barbados School Meals Service, daughter of Agnes Gervier and the late Bill St. Val, wife of the late Leonard Charlemagne, mother of Keith Gervier of Nasco, Mrs. Leonie Combs of the Barbados Child Care Board, Mrs. Christina Charlemagne Mears of the Grantley Adams International Airport Security Officers, and Mrs. K. Charlemagne Douglas, Staff Sergeant of the U.S. Army, mother-in-law of Mr. Sean Coombs of the Royal Barbados Police Force, Mr. Sean Mears of Oran Limited, and Jamali Douglas of USA. The funeral of Angela Mary Charlemagne née Gervier leaves the Belmont Funeral Home on Wednesday, June 23rd at 8:30 a.m. for the Marantha Seventh-day Adventist Church, corner of Planting Walk, Clapham Christchurch, where relatives and friends are asked to meet at 10 a.m. for the service. The funeral will then proceed to the Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens for the interment. Floral arrangements may be sent to the Belmont Funeral Home no later than 8 a.m. on Wednesday. No mourning colors by special request. The service may be viewed via live video stream at belmontfuneralhome.live/Angela Charlemagne. The families of Eric Rouse, Vashti Bailey, Ivy Moore, Corina Motley, and Inez Barton thank you for your support and expressions of sympathy during their season of bereavement. This week, In Loving Memory remembers the life of Eric Clarence Rouse. Fill not your hearts with pain and sorrow, but remember me in every tomorrow. Remember the joy, the laughter, the smiles. I've only gone to rest a while. Although my leaving causes pain and grief, my going has eased my hurt and given me relief. So dry your eyes and remember me, not as I am now, but as I used to be. I will remember you all and look on with a smile. Understand in your hearts I've only gone to rest a while. As long as I have the love of each of you, I can live my life in the hearts of all of you. To include an obituary in a future program, or to book a professional live streaming solution for your funeral or event, call 255-4444. In loving memory.